All right, everybody, still at the DNC. All right, here, this is cool as hell. So there's a big giant line of people, mostly dressed in blue behind me. Those are all people waiting in line to go into the DNC. I'm right outside the actual DNC, like the actual place where they're having it. Here, let me show you behind me. All right, right there, that building right there, underneath that bridge, that's the DNC. Well, I think that's all. Prince, thank you so much, my friend. That's where that's also where the Chicago Bulls play basketball. Yeah, Blue and Mike, thank you so much. I can see the screen better now that it's not so dark outside. All right, here, let me show you everything behind me. That line right there is all the Democrats who are going into the convention to watch the show. Now there is a little pink lady right there. You guys see that little pink lady right there? That's Medea. That's Medea Benjamin of Code Pink. I'll be talking to Medea Benjamin of Code Pink here in 1 second. She's literally right behind me. Joe Biden is here. The president is here. Robert, thank you so much. Thank you, Robert. And Maximilian, thank you so much. All right, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. The president of the United States is already here. He arrived, when the hell did he arrive? Who cares? No one's here to see the president. Kamala Harris is going to be here. Kamala Harris, I think she's already here, but I don't think she's scheduled to speak until Wednesday, if I remember correctly. Beyonce's here, Taylor Swift is here, Barack Obama's here, everybody's here, everybody. For those who do not know what the DNC is, the Democrat National Convention is once every 4 years. This is where the person who is running for president officially accepts being their nominee. And right about this time is like where you become the nominee and you also announce your vice president. I think Kamala Harris announced her vice president a little bit early just so she can, how would you word it, like carry the assumption of being guaranteed the leader, even though it wasn't guaranteed yet, because they were still talking about having an open convention at that point, which they should have. Remember, Kamala Harris is selected as the nominee mostly out of a formality. The president always selects his vice president as the nominee. That's just how it works. So we have a nominee put in place not by open election, not by democracy, but by formality. And they still could have had, they should have had, and they could have had an open convention where they took like the top 10 most popular Democrats, train rolling by right next to me, where they took the top 10 most popular Democrats and let them pick. That's what they should have done. All right, everybody, so let me get started. All right, let me see. Where there's a guy wearing a boot on top of his head. Yep, guy with a boot. I'm gonna walk by him and see what he says, just out of curiosity. All right. There's Medea. That's Medea right there. All right, let me saying. Let me hold the camera right here. Oh, big. Jesus, it's huge over here, everybody. 1 million cops. 1 million cops. This is actually more intense and bigger than Washington, D.C. Like, both times I was at Washington, D.C., this is more aggressive. Like, they're more aggressive against the cops and they're more aggressive against everything. It's a much different game, everybody. All right, here. Let me walk up and down the line. Guy with the boot on his head. That's hilarious. Hold on. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to. I've already talked to Medea actually. She was really. I got to hug Medea. I hugged Medea. She's my hero. I got to hug Medea. All right, so I'm gonna be walking up and down the line, so you guys can see all the these are the people. All right, so this line of people right here is Democrats going into the convention to see their convention. Everyone's wearing blue for obvious reasons. I'm wearing red. For red. All right. Let me catch up with Medea. We have protesters. The other area is going to be starting off really big soon. This is like the smaller area, but Medea of Code Pink is here, and this is where all the Democrats are entering, so I wanted to catch up over here. They're trying to convince all the Democrats as they go in the folly of their choice.
not you guys.
Advocate for an arms embargo.
It's not you guys. This is not Democrats.
Yeah, let me flip this around, make it easier for me to
The
carry.
majority of Americans want a permanent ceasefire. We do not want our tax dollars funding Israel's war crimes in Gaza. Use your voice, advocate, put pressure on her. Her policies are inconsistent.
Use your voices.
Protesters trying to convince them as they go in. 70% of Americans want a ceasefire.
Conditions on military and financial state aid to a state that
Man,
will not comply
listen,
with international law.
there's a lot of people trying to get in. There's a lot more people trying to protest. Democrats cannot possibly win. It's mostly Democrats protesting a Democrat convention. Remember, the Democrats' vote is also split 3 ways between Kamala, Jill Stein, and also RFK.
Palestinian rights are human rights.
The majority of Americans want a permanent ceasefire in Gaza. Advocate for an arms embargo.
All right, let me get over to Medea of Code Pink, and we'll listen to Medea of Code Pink here in a second, too. Gabriel in Palestine, thank you so much. Hey, Palestine, I sent you a text message, my friend. I was going to get a hold of you. I wanted to visit little Palestine, the village near here. It has the largest Palestinian population in the whole entire country is right by this location. Ain't that something?
You saw the bridge.
I should have researched that. There's Medea of Code Pink. Oh, what's going on here? All right, I'm going to follow everybody. There's a whole bunch of movement. I don't know what's going on here. Someone important is coming by. Either that or just the whole entire security arrived at once.
We are witnessing the genocide being committed with American weapons and American...
No, okay, I think it was just a whole... It wasn't... It looked like somebody important was coming in, but I guess not. It's just a whole bunch of...
Stop killing, stop the crime, ceasefire now!
All it was is just a whole bunch of security showing up all at the same time.
Stop the killing, stop the crime, ceasefire!
Good job. All right, now let me get started into everything. Let me.
Hey, what's happening?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Really well, thank you.
What's your opinion on everything?
It is everything. That is my opinion. How did you know? You're uncanny like that. Are you some sort of mind reader, perhaps? Or do I just have it written on my face? I can't really tell. It's what the Dalai Lama once said when asked what kind of bagel he wanted. He wanted one with everything. Okay.
Brilliant.
Hello, hi, how are you? It's me, Vermin Supreme from the internet.
I remember you. I totally remember you.
Oh, you guys know him, huh? Is there anything you want me to ask him, guys? I had no idea who he was. Apparently, he's famous. Vermin Supreme? If you guys want me to ask him a certain question, I'll ask him a question. Thank you, Palestine, buddy. Go ahead, ask the question. I'll ask him. Give me 2 or 3 questions in the chat room, and I'll ask him. Vermin Supreme. Apparently, everybody knows him. The guy with the boot on his head is a famous philosopher, everybody. Don't let the rubber boot and the everything else fool you. He's a famous philosopher. What's this?
I'm just showing your audience.
Oh, thank you so much. Apparently, he's like famous. Everybody in my chat room knows who he
Doing a
is.
show on Wednesday.
Okay.
A rally and fundraiser.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. This is the Democrat National Convention, everybody. Ask him about the ponies. Is that like code talk? How does he feel about I'll ask him in 1 second. I'll let him finish.
Time travel research, keep our country safe, and of course...
Can I ask everybody to share, tap, 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 go up to the orange heart, drop down menu, and let's share this live out. Let's get everybody here so they can see what's going on with the DNC in Chicago. Thank you, guys.
Yes. Big time. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Mr. Vermin Supreme, apparently you're famous because everybody in my chat, everybody in my chat room knows who you are. So they want, this is TikTok, social media platform, TikTok.
Yeah,
so I do a live show on politics, obviously pro-Pally. They wanted me to ask you about the ponies.
They're coming. They're coming.
The ponies are coming, everybody. The ponies are coming.
And of course, vermin2024.com. If you'd like to donate or volunteer to my campaign. If you need a cameo, cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. And of course, check out my show on TikTok. You can subscribe.
Oh, you're on TikTok too?
My channel here on TikTok. Yes, indeed.
Oh, okay, excellent. All right, yeah, I got an advertiser. I'll share his thing in the Discord too, everybody.
Oh, I appreciate it.
I appreciate you very, very much, my friend. Oh, and somebody asked me, ask you about the Congo. What is your opinion on the Congo?
My grandma used to make Congo bars, and they were very delicious. They were like chocolate and coconut, and they were just amazing. So yes, I'm all for it. And of course, I'm against all wars of exploitation for natural resources, etc.
All right, he's for the candy bars, but against the war. Brilliant. Thank you so much, my friend. All right, he's TikTok famous. I didn't even know he was. I thought I knew everybody on TikTok. I didn't know about him. All right, we have a whole bunch of people, a bazillion people. There's more people protesting than there is going in. We're going into the main part of the protest in a little bit. Code Pink is here. Code Pink is everywhere.
Remember, it is in the name of national security.
Oh, let me get Medea. I have to get Medea. Medea's everywhere. Everybody loves Medea. They're scrolling little pink hearts in the chat room right now for you. Is there anything you would like to say to the chat room, Medea?
Well, I'd like to say that it's so good being out here and confronting these people as they go in and say, look, you know, if you're with a party that says it supports human rights, then you got to do something about a policy that keeps funding bombs and killing children and starving children. And so we've had a lot of good conversations. So this is a good place to talk to people. Some of them agree with us and some of them don't, but you know, we need to have these conversations everywhere.
100%. It was getting wild too over there. I'm gonna be I guess there's another protest down there. I'm gonna be running. I'm gonna try to hit up all of them in the next few hours. So this is the best location because this is all the people we need to convince too. So thank you so much, Medea. Everybody loves her. Everybody loves her on TikTok. She is absolutely great. Medea of Code Pink. All right, everybody who did not know, listen, the earlier show today was nuts. It was nuts, everybody. It was amazing and nuts. Steve-O got arrested. They were trying to break down the fence. For anybody who's seen it, who's seen it, there was a guy dressed from head to toe in black and wearing a ski mask, right? Carrying like a 3 or 4 foot long wooden stick. And he was attacking the cops. He went at the cops. So they gang tackled him and they took him down. They pushed him away. For anybody who missed that earlier, like, dude, this is intense. This is like the calm section. I wanted to get everybody who was, let me see if I can find a blueberry. Hold on, I want to find a blueberry. So freaking bad. I want to find a, all right, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, listen. It's intense down here, everybody. This is the Democrat National Convention, Chicago. Somebody just say it in the chat room. This is Chicago. The DNC, for those who do not know what the DNC is, the DNC is once every 4 years, where every single major Democrat in the whole, they have one for the Republican Party too, held at a different time, a different location. So at the DNC, they have everybody. The president is here. Kamala Harris is here, obviously. Beyonce's here. Taylor Swift is here. Obama is here. Hillary Clinton's here. Bill Clinton is here.
To bomb schools and churches and mosques and hospitals and refugee camps and to drop 2,000-pound bombs on tents. Well, we need money to fund programs for the betterment of the working class of this country. You can use your voice. You can use your voice to try to align this party with what its voters support.
I want to pick out some people in the crowd, man. All right, these are all the people entering the DNC. So this is okay, thank you, Shelley. I got your message. It's going to be hard to find parking. A quality voter.
Right? We need your voices. Please use your power to stand up for human rights.
Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a question?
Stand up
like,
for human rights.
You're good? All right. He's wearing a shirt that said equality. I wanted to test that. He was wearing a shirt that said equality. I'm like, huh, let's see if he really means it. What does he mean by equality? Apparently everybody knows who this is. Medea and Vermin here is both TikTok famous. I'm the least famous of all the TikTok stars in this small little square. Ain't that something? All right, let me see if I can find somebody else, and then I want to keep it moving to the main parts of the protest.
Eric, you gotta try like,
yes.
Sir, I say, sir, what's your stance on Palestine?
Yeah.
What's your stance on Palestine? Baby.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a familiar little hat on somebody so I can ask them. Good job, sir.
Yes.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Yes. Tap and chair, guys. Tap and chair. Come on. Let's
Tap chair. All right, yeah, and then I gotta find the main part. You know, I should kind of skip all this nonsense and just go to the main part. This is the whole line of all the Democrats trying to get into the convention to go see everybody. So there's a whole bunch of people waiting to try to convince them on the way in to try to stop the genocide.
Have you? I've been seeing your
buzzword on my own end too. I should know better. Oh man, this is a long ass line. I want to head around back to the park where the freaking main part is. So they corralled all the protesters. They corralled them away from the DNC. I'm kind of suspicious on something because, guys, the rally is not where the rally should be. The rally should be like right around here. They pushed the protest. Listen, I'm coming up. They coordinate shit behind the scenes. I know it. Are you kidding me? God damn, this is a long ass line. All right, this is kind of like the blah 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 part. Let me swing around. I want to go over to where the protests are. Let me swing my camera. Flip. There we are. What's up,
Eric,
everybody?
Our friend from Chicago that we were messaging yesterday is asking where you are. So.
I am. You can tell him right at the entrance to the DNC. Just tell him to go to the DNC and walk around. He'll meet me on the outskirts.
That's it. He's in the chat. And I'll tell you what, buddy, my friend in the chat, brother, just look up. Eric is like 6'5". You can't miss him. There you go.
those people and you're like, oh, they're just fucking.
All right. Yeah, I'm looping around. I want to loop around the area where they had the most amount of people earlier. It was humongous. Like, dude, the protests were so thick earlier. Like, you could not move. A few hours ago, oh my God, man. I'm on the outskirts of everything. For real, the protest should be over here. They moved the protest, like, to a location that gives them the least amount of influence, if you know what I mean. So...
It was really fun.
Oh, hold on, look at this. Someone paid for a truck. Someone paid for a truck. That's awesome. There's rolling trucks going around. Look at that. Hold on, I can do a camera flip. Flip camera. The Spartan Project. I never heard about them. America is a thing you can move easily. They won't get in the way. We own the Senate and Congress. That is a quote by Benjamin Netanyahu. Awesome, awesome job to the Spartan Project. I've never heard of them. That is awesome. Great for them. Good job for them. All right, everybody. Let me flip camera around. There is tons of, like, oh my God. Security here is obviously intense. I mean, the freaking president of the United States is like freaking right over my shoulder in that big, obviously behind a building, inside of a building. I don't know when someone look it up. I think Kamala is set to speak on Wednesday. Oh, thank you for the sunglasses underneath my sunglasses. Appreciate you. Kamala is set to speak on Wednesday, I believe, and so is Joe Biden. Joe Biden is here already, though. Biden is here.
Sideways. Like that.
Yeah, so Joe Biden is here already, and this is an awesome Camaro. Look at that freaking Camaro. Are you serious? That's like the brand new Camaro. Man, look at that.
Ooh, that's nice.
All right. Nice. It is. Yeah, that's nice.
Got to talk to buy the car. There we go.
Yeah, listen, dude, there's so many. Look, there's a lot of these. All right, see that right behind me? There's a lot of those. Like, they're Chevy Suburbans, all blacked out windows. Thank you so much, Palestine and Emra. Listen, oh my God, security here is intense for obvious reasons. All right, looping around, looping around. Hey, Chicago's beautiful. I gotta say that, man. Oh, look at this, man. I can freaking. This is like a super sectioned off area. I'm walking towards a place where there was so many damn cops you could not move just because of the cops. No cops there anymore. That's weird. The wars in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Moving along. That's cool to see Medea again. Medea's a lot of fun. Oh man. This is it's kind of like a sad convention. Dahlia, thank you so much. Dude, it's the Democrat National Convention, right? And there's more protesters on the outside than there is on the inside, and all the protesters are Democrats too. Not all. There's I've seen a few Trumpers. There was a Mexican, or I shouldn't say Mexican, he was a Hispanic guy. He was pro-Trump, talking to some pallies who were pro, I don't know what I think they were pro-Democrat. They were having a debate. My God, I don't know what the hell you bother debating for. They're both crooked as hell. You already know my position is, oh, so get this, right? For people who are on our side on both sides, I represent both sides equally, right? So let me go Republican, then I'll go Democrat. For the Republican side, Thomas Massey, Kentucky. Thomas Massey of Kentucky. He's the one that broke the thing about the AIPAC babies to Tucker Carlson. He is hardcore on our side. AIPAC spent $300,000 trying to unseat him and failed. He will be going up to his election in November. Candace Owens, listen. I was listening to Candace Owens. I know she's controversial. All right, I already know Candace Owens is highly controversial, but she's on our side. All right. For those who don't know who Candace Owens is, she was fired from Huda. Thank you so much, and Mr. Sniffer. Thank you so much. I forget which network she was on. It was right wing though. I don't know if it was Fox. I don't think it was Fox, but Candace Owens was fired because she was not pro Blueberry enough. She was not pro Zio, so they fired her ass, unfortunately, which is sad. Now she's highly speaking up against Zios. Like, she rolls hard. She's saying like, one second. Whew. Candace Owens is saying stuff like, here, I'll repeat a thing I heard from her earlier today. She was saying that, you know, questioning Izzy is fine and okay. It's okay to question Izzy and not be antiseptic, you know, kind of stuff that we say. And she says, like, you know, if the same rules don't apply for all people, you know what I'm saying? And if it was anybody else, they wouldn't be able to have buzzwords in their favor and everything like that. So so Candace Owens is hardcore on our side. And now for the Democrat side, I just gave 2 Republicans as an example. Oh, hold on a second. Hey guys, where's the main parts of the protest move to?
Which one?
Which one's the biggest one?
I think they're like kind of wrapping up.
Oh, no way. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were going harder. Like after set, they would be going harder. No.
Maybe it's something that we don't. But.
Oh, okay. No, because I was at the park and that was huge and that was awesome. I was just expecting them to do some more.
You were just there like just now, or like?
No, I was there like 3 hours ago. It was huge 3 hours ago. So.
Yeah, that was pretty much the meeting.
Oh, okay, okay. What time will they be starting up again tomorrow?
I don't know. There's like stuff on Instagram, I think.
Instagram. I'll check Instagram. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. All right. A load of cops right here. I see some listen, just every random street's got like pro-pallies walking around on random stuff. Let me go back to the DNC entrance. Thank you, Nourished. I'll think about it. Oh, okay, so I gave 2 examples of Republicans that are on our side. Let me give you 2 examples of Democrats on our side. For Democrats on our side, we have, I always got to mention Rashida Tlaib first. She has to be mentioned first. She's the only Palestinian woman in Congress. So Rashida Tlaib, dude, they're going to try so hard to unseat her because she is the loudest voice, for obvious reasons. She's the loudest voice in Congress for this movement. So Rashida Tlaib. Now let me see, where's another good... Oh, here's something interesting. So Ilhan Omar, she's a Democrat, Minnesota, right? For some reason, Israel did, like AIPAC, they did not even try to spend money to unseat her. AIPAC did not try to hold on, I'm gonna drop my phone. They did not try to get Ilhan Omar out, but they took out Cori Bush, and they took out freaking Cori Bush and Jamal Bowman. So I was like, huh, that's interesting. Listen, AIPAC is beatable, man. AIPAC is beatable. They spend a lot of money every year, but just on 2 races alone, man. Jamal Bowman, $14.5 million to beat Jamal Bowman. Then to beat Cori Bush, they spent $8.5 million on her. Just for 2 candidates. Listen, it's getting extremely expensive and extremely hard. Thank you, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's getting extremely expensive and extremely hard for them to freaking beat anybody. And they didn't even bother. They didn't even bother to try to beat Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib. They didn't even bother. And now, yeah, I want to get back in that line, I guess. They didn't even bother to try to get them 2 out. And they tried to take out Thomas Massey, but they only spent $300,000. $300,000 to try to beat Thomas Massey, and Massey won. Republicans like him. So, for our candidates, obviously we support Jill Stein. That's like the #1. Guys, listen, if you're going to vote Republican, you're going to vote Democrat. Trains here are noisy. Holy smokes. Yeah, okay, a train just passed right over my head. I mean, thank you so much. So, I forgot the hell I was even saying. Oh, damn, the trains are super noisy down here, man. Yeah, AIPAC is beatable. They failed to beat Thomas Massey. They failed to even try against Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar. That is amazing. As far as breaking news, fucking bums. Oh, excuse my language. What's his name? John Fetterman. He's a backstabber. John Fetterman. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about voting. If you're going to vote Republican or Democrat, vote somebody who's anti-AIPAC. Vote independent. And vote someone new. Vote someone new. Vote someone new. Definitely try and vote someone new, guys. Because, I mean, just disrupt the system. They take voting for granted, man. They treat us like crap. They take us all for granted. So, let me get right back up into blueberry faces. I got all the blueberries coming up right now. And let me switch around my camera.
And no, Eric is not a Trump plant.
A Trump plant?
Somebody said you were a Trump plant. So let's deal with the silliness in the chat sometimes. Yeah, we still haven't gotten our check from, I don't know, Soros or Iran or anywhere else. And no, he's not a Trump.
I think I've been on the show for 10 freaking months. A Trump plant. Yeah, I'm taking money from Trump. Is that what they're trying to... Come on, man.
Well, you know, the trolls got a troll, Eric, so, you know, they're getting done. They have to come up with some new stuff these days.
Nah, yeah, I guess.
So, tap and share. Let's get the lights up, guys. Let's go check the light. I see all our family in here, so let's do Eric. Show some support. There's our buddy Medea.
Medea's in the background. You see Medea, everybody? That's Medea. Medea of Code Pink. There's some people trying to avoid, like the plague, any argument or talking to anybody. She's trying to do interviews too. Who the hell's gonna wanna? Yeah, I haven't really seen any engagement from the people trying to get into the DNC. They're avoiding talking to anybody. I mean, yeah, you would too if you were them. I mean, holy smokes. This is the huge, giant line to get into the DNC. Man, they ended. Guys, there's some coordination behind the scenes. There's no freaking way. You're telling me that they dispersed all the freaking protesters? No freaking way. Like, without their coordination behind the scenes. They kind of hijacked shit, man. They had to have. This is, listen, they're extremely well coordinated and they have the pro-pally side, right? They have hundreds, with an S at the end, hundreds of what they call marshals. There's they're walking around with like the red cross on their jackets, like very highly visible. They coordinate and talk with each other to make sure that no pro-pallies do anything that get themselves in trouble or embarrass us, which is a brilliant, great idea, right? And they do a very, very good job coordinating and getting everything done, but they're also moving everybody away from the DNC, and they disperse it before the DNC starts. I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, what do you... I don't know. You're oh, man. That's like funny business, like crazy, man. Yeah, I believe it's on purpose too. You ain't telling me they freaking... Oh, okay, yeah, protests are when the DNC is starting. Have you lost your... Oh yeah, avoid eye contact like crazy. They avoid eye contact like super crazy. They do not. It's pretty sad. Listen, when you're in line to go into the...
Can I ask your stance?
Oh, listen, I'm trying to find... All right, maybe I should start talking to some random people.
Yeah,
maybe I should try to talk to some random people. I was trying to find somebody who was a blueberry. I don't know. Let me find somebody... All right, he's doing some political stuff. Let me find somebody. Yeah. All right. I really wanted to find a blueberry. There's no more blueberries. Anybody who wears one of them little tiny hats is not wearing their hats today. I seen like a couple and that was it. Man, they avoid eye contact and everything. They do not want to be caught on any of their shirts. Hi, do you have any opinions or anything that you want to share? No?
Yeah, guess what?
Do you girls have any opinions that you want to share? No? I didn't think so. Oh my God, they avoid like crazy. All right. Yeah, avoid eye contact and everything. Oh my God. Listen, there's some people, they're proud of their politics. And other people are not proud of their politics at all. Holy freaking smokes. All right, so this is the end. All right, so let me catch somebody now. Anybody want to share their opinions? No? Share opinions? Nope. Anybody want to share their opinions? No? Does anybody want to share their opinions? No, hell no, they don't want to share no opinions. Does anybody want to share their opinions? You want to share your opinions on the... No?
I do, but I'm not.
That's okay. Does anybody want to share their opinions? No? Live show? No. Does anybody want to share their opinions? No? Damn.
You want to share yours?
I'm obviously pro-Palestine. I'm against the war. All right, yeah, I think it's a bit much. They should have ended it. They had the opportunity and they did not.
Vote for anyone but Harris is a vote for president.
A vote for... Oh, actually... sir, would you like to elaborate on that any further? That's not, because what you just said is what's going on all over social media. So that's a...
I just think you have to vote for people that do good.
What's your opinion on the third party candidates, RFK and Jill Stein?
2000, Al Gore. Go look at what happened.
Who was Al Gore's vote split with?
What was the guy's name? Ralph Nader?
Oh, okay, I think you're right. That is correct.
Ralph Nader.
What does it matter?
Like,
Yes,
hey,
Shelley, go
how
ahead.
do you feel about what America is doing in Palestine? Ask them straight out because they're dodging
Jesus
the
Christ,
question.
listen. They're dodging eye contact. This is like freaking, it's like they're embarrassed as hell to be here, for real, for honest to God shit. Dude, there's just like, it's kind of, I mean, what kind of political rally do you go to where everyone is embarrassed as fuck against who they're rallying for? I mean, come on, nobody wants to comment?
They're in the line of shame?
I mean, it's like the line of shame. I mean, listen, if you ask somebody who's pro-Pally, hey, what's your stance? Oh, they're happy to share. If you go to like any rally, if you go to a BLM, hey, what's your stance? They'll be happy to share. If you go to a Trump rally, hey, what's your stance? They'll be happy. Everyone is happy to share their stance.
Yeah.
Except for here. Everyone's like freaking just avoid eye contact, look down, do not talk, do not, like,
They're
holy
singing
goddamn, guys.
Free Palestine.
Listen, I wandered all the way to the back end. I'm like the only Pally over here. There's other groups trying to convince people of something else. There's like some other political thing going on. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, my friend. All right. Yeah, I walked by a couple pro-Pallies. Listen, footage earlier was freaking awesome. I gotta say that. The footage earlier was awesome. Tomorrow, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show up earlier and I'm gonna go with the main crowd. I'm kind of mad that the pro-Pally protests dispersed themselves at the peak of when they're supposed to be going on the offensive. I mean, really? Dude, that's coordinated. They infiltrated them and they got them to end it. Like, all right, here, I'm going to show you. Let me move over to a spot where I can talk and show stuff, all right? So, right across. Oh, I'm in the way. Lots of cops and shit. All right, so. All right, over here. Right there. Okay, so over here is the convention center where the Chicago Bulls play and where they're going to have the DNC, right? It's starting very, very shortly, okay? Then they had the majority of their protests in the park and everything. Dude, it was awesome. It was huge. It was unfreaking believable. So that's where they're all going. But then they had the main part of the protest, they moved it all in that direction down there. They moved it like a parade and moved everybody away from the main area of influence. So the pro-Pallies, whoever's the leader of the pro-Pallies, he moved them away from the area where they're supposed to be in, and they dispersed it as everything was starting. You're out of your freaking mind. This is where you're going to get the most coverage. This is where you're going to get the most amount of influence. And the pro-Pally leaders shut it down? Are you freaking kidding me?
The demonstration.
Seraphim, if this is Seraphim in the chat room says this is not about Palestine. If it's not about Palestine, please tell me what it is. Actually, no. I've heard that too. This is one argument that this is not about Palestine. That this is a front for other political efforts, such as communism. That this is not really about Palestine, but this is a front to try to usher in and push communism into the country. And that's something that, yeah, listen, all right, so that's one. I'm going to explain how that's kind of ridiculous. Is one, most of these protests are against Kamala Harris, and that's what Kamala Harris is pushing. And second, like, I don't think, all right, this crowd, like the pro-Pally movement does not really care. When you go to a pro-Pally movement, right? So yeah, there are some communists there. There are, but that's like maybe like 4 or 5 dudes, like, and out of a sea of many. And Antifa was supposed to be here. I did not see a single Antifa. I did not see a single one. So yeah, that's that. But dude, I am highly, highly disappointed that the leadership of the pro-Pally movement down here was able to do that. They moved all the whole entire protest away from the convention center, and they pushed it, and then they ended it when the DNC was going to start. Like, you have lost your effing mind. You see this right here, everybody? This is where they should have been having the protest. Are you freaking kidding me? You would have got so much press coverage and everything if they would have done that, man.
Oh yeah.
Dude, they hijacked it or something. They did something, man. Ain't no freaking way that's natural. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's the Chicago Bulls. Oh, I can do zoom in. Hold on, I can zoom in, guys. That's freaking awesome. I did not know TikTok had that option. I can do zoom in and everything. Oh, that's badass. So that's the DNC right there. Ah, damn it, man. I wish I would have known that. The Phoenix Queen taught me that. Phoenix Queen was down here. Steve-O. Steve-O got arrested. He'll be out of jail in a couple hours. I think around 11 o'clock or 11 o'clock Central Time. Justin is running around. Phoenix Queen is running around. Man, it's a freaking beautiful city. I gotta say that.
Eric?
Yes.
Siobhan and some other people also mentioned on it. It's a good question. We're suggesting you ask people, like, how do you feel about your taxes going, to support Israel and weapons and free healthcare?
Basically, ask them redundant. Like,
you're gonna have to kind of shorten it though.
Ask them, ask them rhetorical questions that I know they're just not going to answer. They're just going to embarrass them, right?
I know.
Listen, these people are they're so embarrassed. Like, if I go anywhere, like, all right, can you see how everyone's like purposely looking away from me? They're doing that on purpose. They are it's not just me. There's other people here with cameras and stuff like that, and they're like, trying to go ask them nice questions politely. No, hell no. They avoid the hell. Again, what the hell kind of freaking convention is this where everyone is embarrassed as hell to even be here? Ugh. My God. My God. All right, so give me some questions to ask. I'll ask. Shelly, you read me some questions from the chat room. Give me a couple good ones. What's a good one?
Okay, so I really think the amount of money, 20 billion could fix homelessness in America, and that's what we sent to Israel. What do you think of that? You can ask them that. What about there's a manufactured famine in Gaza that has happened on the Democrats' watch? Are the Democrats anti-G side? I mean, another Vietnam 2.0? This is what and Arabs are going to be known for forever. Another G side.
20 billion?
Homelessness in America. About Ukraine. We don't want to send them.
There's other movements here too. This one is for cannabis. America sending $20 billion to Israel. Anybody want to have any comments on that? Any comments?
I want free college for American students in America, not bombs for students in Gaza.
Damn right.
Like all those $20 million or $20 billion or whatever the money is, that should have gone to free college for the kids here.
I don't know if you caught in the news too, by terrible dark irony. After Joe Biden signed off on the $20 billion to Israel, the very next day Israel blew up a school and 100 people. That was the very next day. Like, oh my God.
I want more free colleges on the blocks I just drove through.
I know.
I drove through like some strange areas in Chicago right now. We need more free colleges on those blocks.
Or, if they're going to spend it on something, spend it on that. Or just not spend the money at all and have less inflation. 100%. 100%.
No more wars.
America for America. Yeah. Anybody have any comments they would like to share? Any comments, anybody? Does anybody have any comments? Would anybody like to ceasefire? Would anybody like a ceasefire? Anybody have any opinions on Palestine, on a ceasefire? Any opinions? Any opinions? Any opinions?
Free Palestine.
Israel spending.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine. Does anybody have any opinions on anything? This is like a really like super low morale. I really guys, like nobody wants to. Everyone's like looking down at their feet and everything. God damn, man. Again, like all other protests.
There are more children that have amputations in Gaza than anywhere else in the world, and now they have polio as well. All funded by America and EU.
Yeah. Again, this is a the point of this of having this in the first place is to like unite people and uplift people, to get people excited and enthusiastic for the Democrat ticket. But at the same time, while they're supposed to be doing that, they're like shunning their own voters. They're shunning their own base. It's like trying to lift a bucket while standing in it. I mean, there's no one. Again, this is like. And everybody's usually proud of what they stand on. Everyone here is just kind of like staring at their feet, staring away from cameras, don't want to talk about nothing. Like, come on, are you serious? This is the death of a party.
They wouldn't even ceasefire to vaccinate.
They wouldn't even know
kids
something like that.
polio.
I'm just trying to get an answer on a ceasefire. Anybody have any opinions on ceasefire? Any opinions on Palestine? Any opinions?
Please use your voice and call for an arms embargo on Israel.
Does anybody have any opinions on a ceasefire?
We're not sending more of our taxpayer dollars and more U.S.-made weapons to commit war crimes in Palestine.
Anybody have any opinions on a ceasefire? Any opinions to the Democrat protesters here against the Democrat Party? Holy smokes.
Palestinians are humans too, you know, folks. Send the boom booms to them. It's not good. I'm not as nice as Eric. I wouldn't be as nice as Eric.
Jesus. There was one guy. He did say, I mean, it's a valid argument. Well, I mean, it's the argument that all the Democrats put forward saying, if you vote for anybody other than Harris, it's a vote for Trump. I mean, that's a halfway argument where, like, really, it's the Democrats saying that because they don't want any Democrat contenders. This is the perfect year for independents and third parties to rise up. And I think they know that too. So they really push against it. I mean, listen, the Democrat Party, you can't just freaking force people like, listen, you have to vote for us. This is not a democracy, everybody. It's freaking, they had a chance to have an open convention. They did not have an open convention. They could have took like the top 10 most popular Democrats and had people choose among them. They did not. And this is a really, really sad freaking, it's like a low morale, sad. I mean, goddamn, man, everyone's just like looking away, looking at their feet. No one's happy.
Eric.
Yep, this is, I mean, goddamn. Yes, go ahead.
The chat is suggesting that maybe they might talk to you if you took the keffiyeh off or just put it under your jacket.
Should I do that, everybody? Hold on, I got a couple flags behind me too. I got a little American flag and a little Palestinian flag on my backpack.
Ask them if they're on the right side. I like that. That's great.
Damn it. I think they've all seen me already too. So here, this is what I should do then. I'm going to go hide my keffiyeh and just kind of go up and down and talk to people, try and do that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Here, let me try that. Excuse me for 1 second, please. Thank you. You know what though? I feel weird about hiding my stuff in front of other pro pallies.
Put it under your jacket.
No, because you're like, well, why is he hiding it? Yeah, I know, but I mean, I'm going to give the wrong impression of my fellow peoples. Harris. Yeah, guess how much he's selling of those? Nothing. Harris shirts. Jesus, guys. Listen, I kind of expected them to like be like, yeah, go Kamala Harris. No, there's nothing, man. This is like freaking really, really dull and unalive. It's an unalive chat. Come on, man.
Hey, they deserve, you know what? Anybody that's supporting the continuing of the G side don't have a lot of sympathy.
She's trying to do the same thing that I was doing. Holy shit, she actually got somebody to talk.
Would you like no? So weapons, but less weapons. Different kinds. So like drones.
Man, all right. She actually found somebody to talk to. Anybody have any opinions or anything on a ceasefire or anything at all? Anybody have any opinions on the ceasefire or anything? No, of course, nobody wants to talk about nothing. Like, holy freaking smokes. Just a completely dead freaking... Jesus. Yeah, this is supposed to increase morale and get everybody hyped up. I assure you, no one's hyped up. Roving anti-Trump. I wonder if anybody's excited about Taylor Swift.
I didn't know. Are you guys ready for those?
Man. Anybody have any opinions on ceasefire or anything like that? Any opinions? Any opinions? Anybody have any opinions on ceasefire or Kamala Harris? Any opinions? Man, I don't want nothing. Hello, sir. How you doing? Holy crap, I just seen somebody smiling. I seen 2 people smiling. That's great. Holy shit.
Eric, how about you ask, did you vote for Benjamin Netanyahu?
Oh my God.
What about that one?
Any opinions on Benjamin Netanyahu? Any opinions on ceasefire? Any opinions on anything? This is the most unenthusiastic rally I have ever seen in my life. This is supposed to be a political rally? Are you shitting me? I mean, come on. Again, if you went to any other rally, if you went to a right-wing or a left-wing rally, pick and choose one, right? Go up to anybody who's showing up to the rally. They'll be enthusiastic to shout out slogans, shout out whatever. You know, they're just happy to be there. They're happy to share what they stand for. Nobody here is. They don't have no slogans, no nothing, man. It's just like everybody freaking, you know, staring at their feet as they go inside the freaking DNC to go worship some freaking bad people, man. Oh, here's a cool one. I like this sign right here. This is, I think, paid by, I highly agree with this right here, right? So I've seen these advertisements right here. That's a picture of RFK. Let Kennedy debate. I really highly believe that. So Trump, Kamala, it's set for September 10th, okay? That is the next debate. RFK should have the ability to debate at that thing too, man. So should Jill Stein. They should have the top 4 candidates compete in competition. I mean, for real, guys, you all know Jill Stein versus Kamala Harris in a debate. Who would win? Kamala Harris against Jill Stein. If that debate ever happened, Kamala Harris would freaking get smoked by Jill Stein. Jill Stein would take all her voters.
Not here. But I love those shirts though, man. And keep doing what you're doing.
Hey guys, you mind if I ask what you guys are representing?
NAACP, spreading justice and awareness for all people around the country.
Excellent, as you should, man. What's your opinions on this election right here?
We have no opinions as of right now. Right now, we just spreading awareness, collecting volunteers, spreading our message and being positive.
That's actually the correct way to go. That's what I like. Is we're pro ceasefire for the pro Pali movement. I tell people we're not right wing, we're not left wing. Everybody got to come together for a good cause, and that's the way it's supposed to be. So you guys are doing it the right way. Good for you guys. God, this line is dead, man. I've walked up and down. No one wants to talk. This is supposed to boost morale, boost people's enthusiasm. It ain't boosting nothing, man. Everyone's looking at their feet and shuffling in there,
we
man.
appreciate what you're doing, though, and bringing awareness to that.
Oh, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you guys too. I mean, we all got to freaking work together. This is a dead. This is a dead, really, man. All right, no, I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Have a good one. You see that, guys? You see how happy they were to share their opinion. That's how happy they were to share their political opinion. The rest of this crowd, no. Hey, what's your opinion on ceasefire? No. Keep the bombs going, right? No answer is an answer, and it's a bad answer. Ain't that the truth? So, there's a bunch of guys here for the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. You guys, all right, so you guys know who started that movement? Holy God, someone just freaking, I'm sorry everybody, if the live just paused, I apologize. They wanted to verify that I'm not a robot. All right, what the heck? So TikTok wanted a verification that I was not a robot. Anyway, the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, is an organization for the rights of black people in America. All right. However, how it started was it kind of had messed up beginnings. It was started by a bunch of zombies, and black people were not allowed to run the NAACP for the first 70 years. Black people were not allowed to represent themselves in civil rights. As weird as that sounds, it was run by Zios. Go ahead and look at ask a random person from Nation of Islam. They'll even tell you because they've researched the hell out of it and explained the hell out of it. But yeah, the first 70 years of the NAACP, black people were not even allowed to represent themselves. I kid you not. It was a strictly blueberry run organization. Weird history, but you can look that up.
How about you ask them, do you know the death toll in Palestine?
I'll start all over again. Yeah, maybe I should start.
These guys are.
Let me get in a different location. This is. Oh no, it's a completely dead. No one's even freaking. I think I've seen like 2 people smile for the past 10 minutes. Excuse me, sir. I think I've seen 2 people smile the freaking whole last 10 minutes. Let me just go freaking. Let me find a good spot to freaking. Vermin right here. Have you had any success in talking to people? It seems like people do not want to share their opinions on what they believe in here.
Well, I've met plenty of my fans. I've met plenty of my fans, and they're always happy to give me some love. And there's no divide between me and my fans. We may have serious political disagreements because I have fans all over the political spectrum.
That's how it should be. Excellent.
But yeah, everybody's enjoying it. Even the repeated comments about rectal exams, and I think everybody likes it.
Are they giving everybody here a rectal exam?
Oh yeah. So hold on, I maybe they catch this one.
Attention please, attention please. Welcome to Checkpoint Harris. Please have your security documents ready for immediate inspection. Please have your dental records ready for casual perusal. Please remove your shoes over and over again. Please remove your shoes over and over again. Please be prepared for your full body cavity rectal search. Remember, it is in the name of national security. It will keep you safe from the terrorists. And it's part of Obamacare. Yay!
Free rectal exams for everybody. No, that's excellent because they could find somebody that might have cancer and then help them. Prostate cancer is serious. So I mean, no, that's a hell of a service that they're giving the public. That is brilliant. I mean, this is a really low morale line of people.
Oh yeah. I mean, something I can think you could say to the Americans like.
Thank you so much. Oh, Vermin Supreme, everybody. Vermin Supreme.
Bye. See ya. Have a nice night.
Yeah, TikTok. Everybody already knows you on TikTok, so good for you, sir. Oh, he has a fan. Ooh.
As you know, I'm here doing my duty as an American and security official by
Attention please, attention please. Welcome to Checkpoint Harris. Please have your security credentials ready for immediate inspection. Please have your dental records ready for casual perusal. Please remove your shoes over and over again. Please remove your shoes over and over again. Please be prepared for your full body cavity rectal search. Remember, it's in the name of national security. It will keep you safe from the terrorists, and it's part of Obamacare.
Harris must commit to an arms embargo.
Daily Wire.
Oh, that's Daily Wire?
Yeah.
No shit.
They all love me.
Selfie.
Yes.
Oh. Dude, that dude does awesome selfies. I gotta get a selfie too. Alright, he's done. Oh, yeah, I need a selfie too. Well, I'm gonna wait till he's done talking to his other fan. Oh, somebody brought a puppy. Your little puppy. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is a very, very low enthusiasm. Again, like, dude, every other political rally I have ever seen, man, everyone's like so happy to be there. They're so happy to share their, like, just even like, you put a camera in their face, they're gonna say like a slogan. Like you put in the pro-Pally movement, they're gonna say, "Ah, free Palestine," you know, and stuff like that. You come here, and it's like, man, it's so dead. It's unfreaking real. Unfreaking real. Not cool. The footage we had earlier was awesome, everybody. Tomorrow, this is really not cool, but this is what they're doing, okay? They're doing the protests early, and they're doing it away from the Democrat National Convention, all right? And then they're going to disperse the protests before the Democrat National Convention starts. And that's the freaking leaders of the protest doing that, all right? Dude, I'm not happy about that. They're like working with the enemy, all right? You got to be working with the enemy. Are you freaking kidding me? I just really can't believe what I seen, man. And it started off so badass here too, man. It started off so badass. Like if you watch this live show when I first started it a few hours ago, when did I start? It was like four hours ago. I did a live show for an hour. Then I had another one for half hour. Dude, those were phenomenal. You were watching people scuffle with the police and everything. Like it was freaking awesome. And then they dispersed everything. I mean, come on, man. They pulled everybody away. The pro-Pally protester leaders pulled everybody away and then dispersed them. Like, dude, you got to be kidding me. I really, again, it's done on purpose. Okay, this guy gives like the most freaking coolest freaking. Yeah, I need sorry. As soon as he's done with that, I said this before already, but another fan approached him. As soon as his fans walk away, I'm gonna freaking catch up with him too. Hey, good job, guys. I was running up and down the line too. They don't want to make no comments about ceasefire or nothing. It's like the most dead convention I've ever met. I'm like, man.
They've been fucked.
Yeah, I mean, they know they have nothing to stand on. They're embarrassed as hell to have a camera in front of them. Every other political rally, right wing or left wing, they're happy to be in front of a camera. Happy to share a slogan.
They're like, they don't want to show emotions. I asked them, do you oppose genocide? Do you oppose genocide?
And then this is what they do. They look down like, all right. All of a sudden their shoes are very interesting. Yep, that's about it. Man. I know. I mean, it's really bad. That is really bad. That was so unenthusiastic.
Let's do some more of this.
And I mean, I gotta mention this too, guys, right? I don't know if you noticed this. I was here like 4 hours ago. There were so many pro-Pallies. It was awesome. It was right over there. It was great. But then this is what they did. Whoever was leading, they led everybody over there and they dispersed it before the event. I'm like, guys, that's not right. They're coordinating with the enemy. I really believe that. Because I'm like, why would you end the protest at the best time for it? This is, I mean, yeah, there's someone coordinating.
They came out from the fence outside to the flag.
Yeah.
They would move it little by little.
I was there. I loved it. Yeah, that was great. I was expecting that right now too, man.
Thank you for doing the work.
I'll be here tomorrow and thank you so much.
This has gone on too long.
It has. I can't. 10.5 months.
When did you first learn about Palestine?
I've learned about it a few years ago when I was reading books about it.
Was it before October?
Yeah. And then this is a live show right now. You have 800 people watching. Yeah, so I do live shows every night where we talk about it. Shed the truth, share like what AIPAC is, who buys our government, who Anthony Blinken is. We share all the information.
That's so important because we can't correct the problem unless Americans understand what's going on.
Yes, or else people would be protesting on the wrong side, being brainwashed by our stupid media. And Fox News and CNN work together. They're all fake, 100%. 100%. They're complicit.
I'm a Palestinian.
Oh, God bless you. Yeah, thank you.
I'm not just fighting for Palestine. I'm fighting for all of us.
Because, yes.
Freedom everywhere.
Yes.
I believe in freedom.
freedom and human rights for every human being on earth. I
Yes.
don't like racism. I don't like discrimination. I'm fighting for everyone's rights.
As you should be, 100%.
Yes.
And when we free,
And I feel guilty because this is our tax dollars. We spend a fortune. Me and my family, we spend a fortune in tax dollars. I want that money spent here on the people who need it the most, the people who earned it. I don't want it to be used to fund a genocide. I don't want it to be used for Israel to be bombing civilians,
Exactly.
hospitals, schools. Unbelievable. They have left nothing. There's no place to dwell in Palestine. People are now living in tents, and they have moved at least 7 or 10 times without food and water, and they're bombing them in their tents.
Yes.
I mean, how monstrous is this? And this would not be happening if it wasn't for our tax dollars. This would not happen another day if our government said, stop, Israel, stop. We don't support that. This is wrong. This is wrong on every level.
Yes.
This goes against our own laws.
Israel could not afford.
Sister,
Someone in the chat room asked, who are you voting for, if you are voting, or just?
Well, I'm going to vote third party.
Oh, excellent, because we
I'm voting third party.
One of the parties that we support, I've had Dr. Jill Stein.
I love her.
Oh, do you?
I love her.
Oh, okay. No, that's excellent. She was on my show 3 times. I did an interview with her 3 times on my show.
I voted for her.
Yes, where was the speech? I wanted to go and I missed it.
Palace thing.
Alhambra Palace.
Okay. Okay.
Give us your number and I can send you her interview.
All 3 were there. Claudia de la Cruz was there. Jill Stein was there. And Cornel West was there.
Cornel West too?
They ran to the house. We don't understand why we have these people here. You don't know why these people here are being put in front of us when they're doing nothing right for us. And then we have people who are pro-Ukraine, who really want to help the people. They are for the people, and yet they won't even allow them to be heard. No, I'm third party all the way.
No, that's what we advocate too, because really both sides have failed us. They've both had several chances to fix the country. They don't give a damn about us. They don't give a damn about nothing. All they care about taking money, especially from Israel. Very, very sadly.
Because they've been controlled by AIPAC.
AIPAC is the number one. Yep.
Do you know that AIPAC is occupying America?
Yes, it's a Zionist-occupied company, government. Yes.
Israel's occupying Palestine in every single way, but AIPAC is occupying the institutions.
Yes, they are.
Of America.
They control everything, 100%.
Government of America. And as long as a foreign agent is controlling the government of the United States, it is not working for the American people. It's working for
100%.
country.
We've lost our reputation. We've lost our economy.
Right.
We have all this internal dissent between our. We've destabilized our country, destabilized politics, everything for Israel. And what's the self-interest in blowing up civilians for us? There's no. I mean, it's insane.
And if we go to war, if we go to World War III, it's the end of America.
And we would not win. Sadly, I believe that.
We're
outnumbered
because you've got
and
other
everything.
forces now coming together.
Yeah.
Things are not the same anymore.
No.
You've got another forces, and because technology has advanced itself, everybody's got weapons that can harm America.
Yes.
Yes. You just don't. No, we are operating in the wrong direction. We just got to stop helping Israel so we can get it right.
100%.
Get back our respect. We once had respect. When I used to go to the Middle East, everybody loved America and respected America. Now, everybody hates America because they know they are the source of the violence. They are arming Israel. Every bomb, every weapon is coming from here. It's coming from here. So, of course, they're going to hate those who are arming their enemies.
100%. I don't know if you know this, but last week when Joe Biden doesn't do nothing. When Anthony Blinken signed off $20 billion to Israel, did you know just sad irony, the very next day they signed off $20 billion to Israel? Israel blew up a school the very next day. I didn't know that number. 148.
Because Israel controls America. We give them the money, and they do whatever they want. We don't even have any rules that they have to follow.
100. Say that again. Who controls America?
Israel controls America.
You're damn right.
I'll say
Israel controls America, and especially through the institution of AIPAC.
And I'm not happy about that, and this is not what I want. I want Americans to control America.
You're damn right.
I don't want Palestinians. I don't want any other people from anywhere around the world controlling America. I want America to control itself, and I want everybody around the world to control their own government in their own countries.
Yes, 1,000%. Thank you so much. The chat room loved you guys, by the way. Chat room loved you. God bless you. Have a great night. Huh?
Can you make sure that the lady...
I don't have a pen or nothing. 1 second, Shelly.
Yeah, let's make sure we do the lady first, but then
You gotta get it out. Oh my goodness.
I do a TikTok.
It sounds like a Dean show. You don't have a Dean show?
I do a TikTok live. So we do the news, but we cover all the stuff that the mainstream media does not cover. We talk about everything else.
You know the Dean show?
The what show?
The Dean show.
No.
No, look him up. He's American like you.
I have a pencil.
You have a pencil? You have a pencil?
you know what? This lady's...
Do you have your cell phone? Or you just write down my name.
An American citizen.
Oh, do you happen to have TikTok or no?
Because I'd love to invite you to another event.
Sure, I'd love to go. I'm going to be here for the whole week.
We're going to be working with Just Time and the third party a lot.
She's great. She just picked her vice president. She was on my show last week for an interview. And yeah.
You want to go ahead and put your and then I'll text you.
Let me turn my camera away so nobody can see.
I'll take over.
Where do I put my number in?
No.
1 second, everybody.
All right, guys,
Okay.
I'm going to take over a minute while Eric is doing his thing with his amazing brave sister and brother here.
Let me double check that. Let me see.
You know, what they're doing
That
right
is it.
now.
I'm from Massachusetts. I drive. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I went to Washington, D.C. protests and everything too. Oh, awesome. Awesome. All right. I'm all over the country too, just like you guys. It was great meeting you. Thank you so much. That's really great. So, all right, everybody. All right, this part is all wrapped up. Yeah, man. Okay, the Pro-Pally protest organization, they dispersed the Pro-Pally freaking rally. That's insane, man. There's people on the inside who are working against the movement, man. That is fudged up, man. That is fudged up. And I was like, man, they're really organized. And I was saying all this great stuff about, yeah, they're highly organized so that they could freaking keep everybody away from doing any freaking from real influence. That's why it's highly organized. Are you kidding me? They compromise them, man. They compromise freaking everybody, man. They compromise freaking everybody. Where the hell's Vermin Supreme? Dude, he does awesome freaking like little photos and stuff like that. So I need to find Vermin. He's got a big giant boot on his head. Oh, what the hell is this?
And
Yeah.
we're not a quick update. We got Evo, and so they're heading back to the hotel. They got him back. So,
Oh yeah, they already headed back too, huh? I don't blame them. Dude, there ain't nothing going on.
How long
I'm taking a selfie. All right, I got a selfie. I don't know why I even bothered to take that selfie right there.
Oh my goodness.
All right, hold on. All right, I should have saved. All right, everybody. So this is what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Like the main big giant protests and stuff like that. I'm going right back into them because they're gonna the Pro-Pally organizers are gonna shut down the Pro-Pally protest at the time of the DNC. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh man. So everybody, I will see you all tomorrow. And listen, when we're in like the main part, this is more intense and more combative. Like, dude, people were pushing and shoving and fighting out with the cop. One dude attacked. I mean, you guys seen it on the scroll. Not everybody here. But you guys seen what that one dude did? There was one dude dressed in all black. He had a ski mask on, and he had a big, giant, long, like 3 or 4 foot long stick, and he was attacking the cops. And the cops had to freaking tackle him and arrest him. So, yeah, big day tomorrow. Can't wait. Man, amazing. Chicago's amazing. All right, God bless you all. See you all tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night.